I don't have kids yet, but when I do, I hope that they don't want to be on a reality TV show. And I especially hope that they don't want to be on a reality TV show and have like a reality TV show romance. Because if you're someone who, in this modern day and age, and have had a reality TV show romance, you're kind of like not someone who I want to be friends with. But as it turns out, I've had a reality TV show romance. I'm as surprised as you are. So what happened, I was at college, I was at Harvard, and this TV show, they were recruiting geeks for a TV show called Beauty and the Geek. They handed me a flyer. I was just out in the street minding my own business. I didn't really want to do it, but it's kind of intriguing, so I was like, all right, it'll be funny. It filmed over the summer. It's like a crazy experience because you can't talk to your friends while this is happening. You can't look at the internet. You can't read newspapers. So you kind of go insane. Like, I've never been to prison, but it might be a little bit like that. Or kind of like summer camp where it's like new rules of logic apply and things that you wouldn't normally do, you do. And like the only other people who understand this experience you're going through are the other people on this reality TV show. So you form unlikely connections. And one night there's some alcohol, as is often involved in these things. And I ended up kissing one of the beauties on this show. Her name was Jenny Lee. Jenny Lee was this like completely gorgeous girl, like looks like a model because she is a model, you know, like blonde and blue eyes and beautiful. And the type of girl that normally I would be embarrassed to look at in a magazine, let alone go talk to. How Beauty and the Geek works is they have 8 geeks and 8 beauties, and they each have like a tagline. I was Nate, lead singer of Star Wars band, which is true. And then Jenny Lee was Jenny Lee, ring girl of UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. So she was one of the girls that would do that. And she did lots of other things too, but that was her tagline. And we kind of formed this romance, and then through the magic of reality TV show editing, they heightened it and made it like this love story that spanned all 8 weeks of the show, which wasn't really true, but they made it into this big thing. And then, you know, it's crazy, and you're like, oh, maybe I do have a romance with this person, and you start questioning yourself. But then, after the show, you're not allowed to talk to anyone that was on the show until it airs. And so I wasn't allowed to talk to Jenny Lee, so I'm like, wait, what? Do we really have a connection? I don't know. And so I don't see her until 6 months later, and this is going to be the first time I'm going to see Jenny Lee. And I'm wondering, like, well, she's kind of out of my league. Like, she's much prettier than me. Not, you know, I'm pretty, but not as pretty as Jenny Lee. And so I'm like, oh, is she gonna want to like have a little fling this weekend? I'm kind of hopeful, maybe that'd be nice. But then I get there, and it's very clear that any magic or chemistry that had been between us was completely gone. I think she was kind of embarrassed that it had happened, that she had this hookup with the geek. But the reason that she gave me that she couldn't hook up with me was that she now had something going on with Frankie Muniz of Malcolm in the Middle. And Frankie is older than he looks. So at the time when she said I'm with Frankie Muniz now, I was like, oh, you're choosing a 12-year-old boy over me. Wow, I truly am a geek.